going to want to configure this. So if you wanted to have this run manually, you can just trigger this manually, but obviously we want to automate it. So you can set a time limit on how many times you want it to run, and this will depend on your account, but you could have it run repetitively. You can do it, say you're building the app across the day, you can have it run 4 times a day, for instance. These are just some settings. You can pretty much leave them as is for now. If you want to change the environment label, you can here, but once you've changed how often you want this API to go and collect the URLs from your Google Sheet, just scroll down and press save. Now head over to the console. And just to see where we are, we're going to want to press launch. Okay, so if you set it up right, the API will go and get 2 lines from the CSV, it'll process the company URL, it's also pulled in the header, which we don't want, but it's going to get the data from the URL we gave it for Write Games, and then it's going to give you an output, which is a CSV or JSON, depending on how we want to collect it, saved at this particular URL here. If you scroll down, you're always going to want to check the resulting info, and you can see this in the result.csv window here. Pretty hard to read, but if you scroll down, it'll give you the result object. And one thing I can see here is that it is actually used my header, my company URL header, in the data, and has somehow gone and scraped urlfarmer.com. So we don't want that because it's taken the wrong piece of info. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to delete company URL. Okay, so we now have the URLs as the top result. I'm going to go back, we're going to delete, and we're going to refresh, delete again. To reset this, clear output, and then we're going to want to launch it again. Sorry about that, didn't know that was going to happen. Okay, now we've got one URL, Write Games, connected to LinkedIn. Getting the data, it should go and fetch it for us. Okay, perfect. Now go and scroll down, and you can see we've got the information that we want. So now that we've got that, what we're going to want to do is head over to Zapier for the next step. So with Zapier, what we're going to want to do is copy the JSON link. So JSON saved at this link. There you go. We're going to want to head over to Zapier and create a Zap which is going to watch this URL and see if there's any more data added to it. So we've set up our Phantom Buster to go and look at this spreadsheet 4 times a day. So let's say you've built a site, you want to create a directory, you're going through and you're adding URLs of companies that are interested in, and we're going to want to get that data. So